Hi everyone, so today I wanted to talk about something that has been bothering me for the past few months, that I've been blonde, and I think it's something that I don't see a lot. Well, yeah, I see some videos, but not really someone sitting and talking about this, so I just wanted to talk about it. What are the cons, the pros, and all that stuff that goes into being blonde, so let's get started. So first, let's start with the cons. So one of the hugest, one of the biggest cons is the amount of attention that you get on the street. It's just incomparable to what someone with darker hair might attract or something like that. I feel like with blonde hair, everyone stares at you either because they don't see it very often, because it's not that common, I guess you could call it. They have good, bad intentions. I'm not sure, but it definitely attracts a lot of attention to people's eyes, whether it's men or women. There's a lot of attention. So, and I'm speaking from my country. I'm from Mexico, so here in Mexico, I guess it's not that common. I'm not sure. I'm also told, but yeah, it's definitely a lot more attention than I used to get before. I think it's pretty obvious here. It's a bright color at the end of the day. Blonde is like yellow, but not as bright. I don't know, but it definitely does grab a lot of attention, so just be aware of that if you want to go blonde. Also, another thing that I found is that well, at least where I live, people tend to think that because you have blonde hair, or because you in general they might think of you as someone a little bit uptight, or someone who is not down to earth, because it's very obvious when your hair is colored. And I think blonde is one of those colors that people perceive, or people sort of relate to some uptight people or something. I don't know, but I have definitely encountered a lot of that. And even a lot of close people might think that because you're blonde now, it might be a little bit more uptight or picky, I would say. I'm not sure, but that's not true, you know. I feel like your hair doesn't change absolutely nothing in the way you act, in the way you are. It's just hair color, but people tend to think because you change, or because of all of that stuff, I think people might think that you are uptight, which is not the case. But yeah, it's just what I feel like. Okay, this is one that I don't know if it happens to everyone or not. So I feel like people see you as more of a promiscuous, a little bit more promiscuous, a little bit more like slicey, a little bit more sexual than people with dark, or girls with darker hair, just because you're blonde. It might sexualize you a little bit more than if you were not blonde. And for some reason, it definitely helps me in my job for what I do. But I'm a calm girl, but day by day, it's definitely not as easy. I feel like it's a little bit uncomfortable, if anything. I don't know. And as other people doesn't take you serious also. Or because they think that you are a certain way, and they might relate your personality with how you look, or by first instance, how you look at first glance. And I think that's very sad, but it is the truth. So so there's a lot of that that definitely goes into being blonde. There's a lot of cons, but there's also a lot of pros to being blonde, I think. And the way no one talks about it is that you just feel happier. For whatever reason it is. Looking at yourself in the mirror with gold hair, I think, definitely just brightens up your day. It's like looking at the sun or something. I'm not sure what it is, but looking at your hair, this color, this gold, it just makes you feel happy and positive and like in a movie or something. I'm not sure, but it definitely makes you very, very happy. And it makes me very happy, and I think it's worth all of the stares and all of the misconceptions behind it. So yeah. Something else that I found with blonde hair is that I don't wear as much jewelry anymore, you know. I do wear some earrings, maybe necklace, that's it. But I don't wear gold jewelry. I don't feel like gold jewelry makes me look good anymore, because I already have gold, and I don't know, it's just too much gold. But it's, for me, it's a pro, because I don't have to put on anything. I don't have to put on like a necklace or something. I feel like with darker hair, you need a little bit of shine if you want to look. But with blonde hair, you don't really need a lot of jewelry. You don't need that much of a sparkle, really. It's just good on its own. You don't look empty, or I don't know how to describe it, but you don't need a lot of shine added, because you already have a lot of shine. So and for the last pro, I think it's also good to know that you look amazing in black. If you wear black, you look stunning. And I think with darker hair, for example, with black hair, like I used to have black hair, I would wear black and I would look like if I had no hair. Like I just would look like I had absolutely no hair and no length, because I look like I had hair up to here. I don't know what it is about black that just enhances your hair color. I think if you look black clothing, or you wear black regularly, I think you'll look amazing with blonde hair. Here in Mexico, we have this, there's this belief that well, there's a lot of racism here in Mexico, even in people from our country, because people with lighter skin, they might tell, oh, you look good in blonde or whatever. But I feel like there's a lot of bullying and a lot of hate towards people with darker skin tones and who want to go blonde. I feel like they become a joke, and I think it's very unfair. But it's definitely something that I have seen, like people ask me, you look good in blonde, you know, you look great because of your skin. And I'm like, what? And they tell me, hey, like girls around me tell me I don't look good with light hair because my skin is darker. And I think it's very sad, because no matter what your skin tone looks like, no matter if you're black, and no matter if you're white, I think you could rock blonde hair, and I think you will look amazing with blonde hair, no matter what. So I just wanted to put that out there, because it's definitely something related to blonde hair that I have seen a lot during the time that I have had colored hair. So yeah, so that's it for the video. I hope you learned something. My experience being a blonde is definitely not the best. There's times when you do want to go back to being brunette because of all of the attention you get. There's good, there's bad, but you know, at the end of the day, we all take decisions based on what we love and what we like. And I feel like I love blonde hair, so I might keep it like this for a while, and yeah, I'll be updating you in my hair color. So I love you so much. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I give you like a more realistic perspective of hair color in general. So I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.